Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. Hope you're having a great Sunday, last Sunday of March, first Sunday of spring. Weather's been pretty nice here this week. Got a couple of nice breaks up tonight. Just verifying the stream's coming through all right, and then we'll get rolling. Looks like YouTube is good. Also, you feel free to interact in the chat. Should be coming through on YouTube and Facebook. All right, looks like we're good to go. Hey, Brent. All right. So we got two breaks up tonight. Up first, we've got a 1969 Topps complete set group break. Every spot gets a card in that. And then we've got an 86 Topps football wax pack break. What's up, Greg? So a couple of fun breaks, and yeah, so good times. Appreciate all of you who've bought in, and I'll give a quick rundown of how we do things. What's up, Joseph? And then we'll get started here. So, again, however many spots you bought, that's how many cards you'll get. So we had a limit of 15 spots per person on this one, so no more than 15. So if you bought 15, you'll get 15 cards. If you bought one, you'll get one card. We put our entire list into the list of names into the list randomizer at random.org. And then we randomize that list a number of times. We'll determine here in a second. And then we'll paste the randomized list of names right next to the checklist. We don't randomize the checklist at all. It is set. So whoever's name comes out of the randomizer that last time in spot number 1 gets the AL batting leaders. Whoever comes out in spot number 260 gets Reggie Jackson. Whoever comes in at 500 gets Mickey Mantle, and so on. Now we also won't read through all 664 cards in this break. What we will do is we'll read through a few dozen hits, and we'll show those live on the broadcast. And as soon as we're done, I will post up the full list sorted by participants so you can see exactly which cards you hit. Go ahead, update your checklist if you're a set builder, or reach out to your buddy who snags your commons when when you hit them in the breaks. Um, but yeah, so congrats to CR Gibson 5 on Instagram for winning the free spot in this one. Do get in on those free spot giveaways on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Burl Sports in all three places. And yeah, there you have it. So if I could get some numbers in the chat between or including 6 and 9, since this is a 69 set. Give me the let's see, let's do the third number in the chat will be how many times we randomize this list. And then the fourth number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize the 86 list. All right, Greg, Joseph, between or including 6 and 9. So Angelo, give us one between or including 6 and 9. Free spot was CR Gibson 5 on Instagram. All right, 7 it is. Appreciate those of you participating in the chat. All right, we do use random.org for all our list randomization purposes. All right. Copy that list. 7 times coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There you have it. So we got, is that Rock on top? We got Steve Hathaway on bottom. If you can't see that, there's a little bigger. Copy that list. I think we had, let's see, we've randomized it 7 times. And yeah, it was Rock on top. Yeah, lots of 7s. So we got Mantle fans representing, or maybe you're just George Costanza fans. Right, make that a little bigger. Make this a little smaller. All right. Now, of course, a lot of these leader cards have Hall of Famers on them. We're not going to show them all. Let's see. I got NL home run leaders here. That's card number 6. Goes to Matthew Higgins. Soda. Seinfeld classic. All right. Then we got NL Strikeout Leaders, card number 12. Goes to Michael Inde. Ernie Banks, spot number 20. Goes to Chad Rasner. We got Joe Morgan up next. Joe Morgan here is number 35. Goes to Michael Inde. Michael off to a good start. Roberto Clemente, card number 50. Goes to Matthew Piscatella. Right, Lou Brock, 85 is going to be our next hit. I don't know about y'all. My March Madness bracket is totally busted. I had 0 Final Four teams. Only had 3 in the Elite Eight. We always do a friendly little in-home wager. Here we go, Lou Brock. Goes to David Fazio. So I have 3 boys, 11, 8, and 5. The 11-year-old and 8-year-old both torched me. My wife torched me. I only beat our 5-year-old. And that's because he picks teams based on the way the names sound. But hey. We go. Johnny Bench goes to Stephen Bauman. Of course, I picked my bracket with my heart. So I had my Auburn Tigers winning the national championship, which did not pan out so well for me. Or them, for that matter. All right. Hank Aaron goes to Roger Flood. Oh, I didn't mention, I mentioned it in the listing description of the set, but there are about, I don't know, probably about 40 or 50 cards that have little marks like this on the back that don't necessarily detract from the front. The bench and the Ryan, or the 2 stars off the top of my head, I remember. I think there's another one though. It's not Aaron though. But there's Aaron going to Roger Flood. There's our free spot coming up. C.R. Gibson, 5. So if you don't get in on those free spot giveaways, I think we had less entries this time than usual. I think it ended up at like 250 or so. Usually we're around 350 to 400, somewhere in there, at least so far this year. So get in on those free spot giveaways. Doesn't hurt anything, and it helps the old social media algorithms continue to push my content to you when I post. And I try not to post too much, a couple, maybe 3 times a week. So Pete Rose goes to Ray Tenney. Yaz, 130. Goes to Carl Yastrzemski. Of course, World Series subset is always popular, so going to jump on up to it. And of course, as was the custom at the time, retrospectives on the previous year's series. I like the sporting news, newspaper style headlines on the 69s. It's Gibson fanning 17, goes to Ed Green. Got Brock's leadoff homer. Yeah, 165 goes to Jeff Gerbrocht. K-Line's key hit going to Peaster. And the Tigers ultimately celebrate the victory. Goes to David Doyle. Now the 69 World Series, oh, here it is. It's the Mays. It's got the other little tick marks on the back. The 69 World Series went to the New York Mets over the Baltimore Orioles. Here's the Mays. What number's Mays? 190. Goes to Jason Call. Bob Gibson, 200. Goes to Chris Simeone. Don Sutton coming in at 216. Goes to Randy Jones. I didn't pull any of the checklists to look at, but they do. The checklist in 69 also feature, greats of the day. So, there's a Mantle checklist. He's 412, I think. And you've got Clemente and other big guys popping up in that as checklists, which are cool. Sorry, Jason. Got the Bobby Cox All-Star Rookie. Goes to Michael Lane. Then Frank Robinson. Is 250. Goes to Barry Wildison. Steve Carlton. Speaking of your cards, Jason. Carlton goes to Matthew Pottle. Right. Next hit is the Reggie Rookie, SGC 4.5 here. So, nice mid-grade example. Cool card. Love the Reggie. He's 260 in the set. Goes to William Pagan. Hey, nice, Jason. Always nice to hit a card you need for the set. Nice Hall of Fame rookie here for you, William. Congrats. All right. Now we will jump up a decent ways here to Mazeroski. He's 335. Goes to Jeremy Mariquin. Necros, 355. Goes to Michael Inde. Marischal's, 370. Going to Greg Ritzer. Gillebrew, who was your MVP winner in 69 for the AL. Goes to Matthew Higgins. Cepeda. Goes to Peaster. Does not look like he super excited to have his picture taken. Drysdale, 400. Goes to Todd Casista. Al Kaline, 410. Goes to Matthew Piscatella. McCovey, 416. Goes to Joey Wida. So, all-star subset here. Carews, 419. Goes to Matthew Higgins. Brooks Robinson, going to Todd Casista. Pete Rose goes to Zachary Schechter. Yaz goes to Mark Witowski. Lou Brock going to Edwin Pastrana. Johnny Bench going to Todd Casista. Todd, got to say your name multiple times here. Always nice. Congrats. And Freehan goes to Peaster. We got Gibson goes to Barry Wildison. Then up to our other MVP winner from 69, Willie McCovey. Goes to Anthony Hathaway. Of course, this is the regular version. McCovey, Mantle, and sundry others have a white letter version, which is of interest to those of you who chase master sets out there. Matthew Higgins getting the Billy Williams. There we go, Matthew again. Joe Torre, 460. Goes to Galen Oda. Tom Severs, 480. Going to David Mammal. See if there's another one here with tick marks. That's the sleeve that's got that wave to it, not the card. There are those tick marks again. Then 485. Gaylord Perry. Goes to Joey Wida. Right, 500's up next on our hit list. Mr. Mickey Mantle. Nice crease-free example. Of course, Mantle's last issue in 69. Card number 500 goes to Jeremy Mariquin. Huge hit, Jeremy. Congrats for sure. Always nice to hit a Mantle. Rod Carew, 510. Going to Todd Casista. Todd. Name keeps popping up. Nolan Ryan, 533. Goes to Fred Mastretta. Of course, Ryan, first single player card from Topps. Ever popular. Willie Stargell goes to Todd Casista. Billy Martin going to Matt Reinhardt. And Brooksy is at 550. Goes to Mark Witkowski. Gil Hodges, manager of those world champion Mets, goes to Gerard. Hoyt Wilhelm goes to David Kundert. And Ron Santo goes to David Kundert. Ed Green gets the Giants Heroes. McCovey and Marshall. And Jim Palmer goes to Alan Keyes. Down to our last few hits here. 597 is Raleigh Fingers rookie. Goes to Barry Wilderson. Tony Oliva. Goes to Randy Jones. Fergie Jenkins, 640. Going to Kyle Bean. Ted Williams manager card, 650. Goes to Brad Martin. The Rodriguez Bat Boy card goes to Ron Drake. And Johnny Podres is the last hit we'll look at. Going to Ed Green. There you can see us wrapping up at 664. So appreciate, again, everybody on the 69 break. If you want to hang around a minute, you can watch the 86 Topps football break. We do have I did post up a schedule, tentative schedule for the month of April on the site. If you just click on that upcoming breaks tab at the top, should take you right where you need to be. I wonder if this will stand up in here. Yeah, look at that. All right. But yeah, I'll pull that up shortly anyways. All right, 17 spots. I'll give you a quick little, let's see. All right, start our recording here. So up next, we got that 86 Topps Football Wax Pack, PSA 8 graded, 17 card pack. I've actually opened several packs that came all as a lot out of this. We've done 3 of them, I think, on broadcast. I've done a couple outside of that. No rice in any of those yet, but some of those, I think half of them had 18 cards in them, counting if you count the glossy card, half of them had 17, counting the glossy card. So we're going to count the glossy card. If we've got an extra, it'll just be that the top card, so that with the guaranteed gum stain. So the way we'll do that is we'll open back to front. Card spot number 1 is still going to be our top spot. Spot number 17 is this bottom pack. So we'll count, we'll open the pack and go 17, 16, 15 and go down. And so that way we know if we've got an extra card, then we'll just random off that card with the gum on it. If not, then the person who gets the gum card will get the wrapper, if that makes sense. So at least the pack wrapper would be your consolation prize. If everybody gets a clean card, then we'll random the wrapper and the gum card off. So yeah, that's how we'll do that. Again, we're randomizing 7 times as we decided in the chat earlier. So get this started here. Get a new random window open. All right, good luck everybody. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so Matthew Bessie got a bunch of spots in this one. All right, there you see it. Get these copied there, and then I'm going to shift views really quick. And then we'll paste that right there. All right. So good luck, everybody. I do still have the chat up here on the side. If you are so inclined to interact, feel free. It will only, since you aren't seeing my screen, you'll only see people who are on the same platform as you. So that is the downside to that. All right. All right. Always the fun part with glass shards going flying everywhere. Or, well, you know what I mean. Not glass, but good times. All right. There is the flip. Well, not quite loose enough. I'm gonna have to pop it one more time here. And we are free. All right. So there's our pack. So again, we'll open back to front. There's the seal. Do my best to preserve the wrapper here. All right. So again, back to front. So up first, we've got Steve Largent. Nice clean card. A little ding there on the edge. Only visible on the back. Okay, spot 16. This is Peter. Gets the Chargers Leaders card. Spot 15. Mark. Frank Pollard. Spot 14. Fuad Reviz. Spot, let's see, that was spot 14, so that was Angelo. Spot 13 is Matthew. Mark Bavaro. Spot 12 is Peaster. Getting Zeke Moat. $11, Matthew Bessie gets Alana Young. $10 is Ray Tenney spot. Gets Mike Merriweather. Oh, the best chase in this is, sorry, Jason, I should have said that when we started. So Jerry Rice is the giant card. Of course, Steve Young's rookie card is also this year, but you know, high-end, uh, high-end Rice cards, and are really, really tough. Well, there we go. These glossies often have a little stick to the surface. All right. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, so definitely some foxing there. So Lionel James goes to Tony Kuda. And then Lester Hayes goes to Matthew Bessie. But as you can see, there's a lot of just factory condition issues with this set. So that's one reason why the high grade ones go for a super premium. Drew Hill. It's a pretty nice one. Nice centering. Be nice to get a big Hall of Famer that was that decent. So that's 7. Going to Ray Tenney. 6 goes to Peter. This is Curtis Green. Five goes to Gerard. That is Stan Brock. Four, Matthew Bessie. He's got the last 4, or spots 1 to 4, which are the last 4 we're looking at. Tony Eason, number 4. Number 3, wrong 49ers. Michael Carter. Number 2, it's Irving Fryar. Yep, and this one's the same. So maybe those couple of 18 card packs were just aberrations, because this has got the gum stickage. So that does mean that Matthew in spot number 1 with the gum card gets the wrapper. I'll have to put this in a bigger sleeve and a bigger case, so I'll have to get those out. So there you have it. That does it for the 86 football pack break. So still hunting that Rice. It's the first one of those we've done in a while. If you are curious about upcoming breaks, I did post a tentative schedule for April. So 58 Topps Baseball coming up on going on sale this coming Friday. Uh, we'll do an 80 Topps Baseball pack to go along with it. Then we'll do a post-war mixer break. Still working on the details of what all is going to be in that one, but I can tell you there will be a lot of Mickey Mantles. I can tell you that much. And then 76 Topps basketball set break to go along with it. That's a set break, not a pack break. So those two will go in conjunction on the 8th. Then a pre-war mixer, which again I'm still working on. Those always end up being a little bit higher price point, but are super fun. Oh, here I am. I'm not even showing you guys my other screen. Ha. But yeah, this is on the site under upcoming breaks. Got a 99 Upper Deck Basketball Athlete of the Century, which is like a Michael Jordan set. A box break for that. Big chase there's Jordan autograph, if I remember right. And then not sure exactly. I've got a few options here for the 22nd, but a couple things up in the air. Hopefully get some cards back from grading that will help me decide which one of those goes next. But then 86 Flier basketball high grade set break. So Jordan's an 8.5, Elijah Wan's a 9. I think the Bird's a 9, Barkley's an 8, Malone's a 9. So some really nice cards in that 86 Fleer basketball set. So hopefully wrap up the month with that. Other breaks on the horizon, stuff that either is complete or near complete that I'm working on, or I'm waiting on cards to get back from grading. So that's why those are in the upcoming section, because I am at least waiting on something. But yeah, so that'll do it for the broadcast for the night. Appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate those of you bought in. Appreciate those of you just tune in for fun. Look at old cards. Hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday evening, and we'll talk to you next weekend. This is Burl, signing off.